there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot. Yeah, at first, because at the beginning, when your grade is low, if you're making your shots on catch and shoot, that's easy. Yeah, you can do your style. So yeah, catch and shoot.
I would say posterizer. I want to get those animations where I'm dunking on somebody, so I need that badge.
What's
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just it's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you can. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now
what's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Nurkic is out there with Smith. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Hield. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. And for the Rockets, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Fox. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Houston.
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nurkic can't hit. Here's Houston now. It's a three-point game. And here's Huerter. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And he's good on the three ball.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
Hield the pass to Smith. Here's Edwards. Smith trying to break loose. Edwards can't hit. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. McDaniels with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Huerter kept the wide by Houston. Goes back up. Towns, no luck.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And then Hield with the dunk.
How buddy, Hield taking flight, showing he is more than just a three-point specialist.
Fox against Halliburton. Fox kicks to Towns. It's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Nurkic after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodline.
Offensive rebound, Nurkic, and finally they hit one.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Fox finds Towns.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers, trailing by 5. Three-pointer, Hield. It's rebounded by Towns. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. McDaniels dishes to Fox. Back to McDaniels. Here's Huerter. Off target from three-point range. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Smith. The offensive rebound. Misses the baby hook. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Towns. That's tipped.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
Smith kicks to Nurkic. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Rockets leading by 5. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Nurkic. Toppin comes in for Smith. And it's Nesmith in for Hield. Now, here's Fox. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
And you just have to have an appreciation how under control Fox plays. I like watching him work the ball through the D in that pick and roll.
Here's Nesmith. Pass to Turner. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Houston making some changes. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kennard in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Turner. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. At the elbow, Bull. Back to Kennard. Here's Alvarado. And that's a foul called on Bull. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Halliburton passes to Toppin. They could use a bucket. And Bull pulls it down. Rockets leading by 9. Here's Thybulle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Halliburton. He gets it in there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pacers trail by 10. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up 8.
18. The Pacers, 10.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
McDaniels is out there at Bull. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Houston making a switch. Towns is checked in.
On to the floor for your Rockets, Karl Anthony Towns.
Hield outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. Halpin will shoot two. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And the dunk by Town.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Healed outside. Back to Halliburton. And there's the pass to Smith. And there it is for him.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Halliburton against Fox. Pass to Şengün. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here's Hield. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Going inside. Count it. Herter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Nesmith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Launches it. The rebound by Hield. And Alpinin Yolu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Norkic checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Toppin in for Smith. Now, here's Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Norkic. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some techniques along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now, here is Halliburton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
Here's Nesmith. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Edwards, he's checked in for Indiana. And so Fox will bring it up for Houston. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And it's Towns missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Here's Fox. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Fox dishes to Towns. He draws iron on the dunk.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And the dunk by Towns.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
Pacers trail by 13. Halliburton kicks to Edwards. Back to Halliburton. Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that can happen and totally reshape those rankings.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Edwards. The Rockets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, the team leans into his ability to carry the offense. And right now, Karl Anthony Towns is a problem for the defense.
Healed outside. Pass to Toppin. Edwards looking it over. Outside for Halliburton. Off target with his three.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Halliburton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Looney's checked in for Indiana. Smith comes in for Buddy Hield.
Team foul. In for the Pacers.
We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter.
Jabari Smith.
Halliburton on the wing. Unloads from 13. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
No good on the three. With 4 seconds on the clock, it'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Edwards.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
It's been all about
First half, on the score, your Rockets.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. He's been in the... And that does it for our halftime show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Edwards is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then Smith. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Hield in at the three. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And it's the Rockets on the break. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Smith. And he can't bank that one in. Houston leading by 14. Fox passes to Towns. Back to Fox. And some nice passing there by Houston. No good from outside. The Pacers shooting around 40% from the floor here. The 11-footer. They get it back. Smith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Pacers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Herter passes to Fox. Here's McDaniels. Herter on the wing. Launches a three. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. Another shot, and Towns lays it in. Towns has got 19 points.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
And the Pacers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Houston making a switch. Eibel's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Nesmith has checked in. Fades, and the shot is long.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Thibault, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this game.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Outside Edwards. Now, here's Nesmith. Defense is right there. Back to Edwards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Nesmith.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
He's off on the second. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Pacers. It's an 18-point game. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation in the Players Association that this is something of value.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Alpinin Yolu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Pacers trail by 15. Smith outside. Passes to Edwards. Toppin with it. The emphatic rejection. Rockets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Halliburton kicks to Edwards. Back to Halliburton. He dishes it to Toppin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Smith. Rockets leading by 16. Here's Alvarado. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
He just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
2 minutes.
Halliburton with it. Now Bol defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Halliburton. Kennard against Edwards. Alvarado from outside off the mark. Pacers trail by 14. Knocked away. Fast break. Here we go. And here they go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. Well, let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Yep, it counts.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Houston moving it around. Here's Alvarado. And it's off from three-point range.
Houston foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more. But it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Here's Alvarado. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Towns throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. And they get it back. Hield with the bucket.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kennard on the wing. Here's Towns. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing
54. The Pacers, 44.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Your Hot City Texans.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 10. Fox is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Alperen Şengün. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Huerter's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets.
And Fox is a solid passer. Knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Back to Halliburton. Hield kicks to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Halliburton passes to Hield. Edwards inside. He's defended by Huerter. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Second chance shot, Şengün, and he makes good on the layup. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Edwards passes to Halliburton. Shoots over Fox. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Halliburton.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Halliburton against Fox. Good on the shot.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific scoring even when he gets bodied up.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hield outside. Outside Edwards. Missed inside.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Good work defensively by Turner.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Jabari Smith shooting. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Jabari Smith, 1 shot.
He throw good, Smith. Timeout call for Rockets.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Rockets leading by 11. Fox feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Şengün.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for the Rockets. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Fox finds Şengün. Fox against Halliburton. 5 to shoot.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here's Edwards. He's defended by Herter.
Karl-Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
This one for 3. Herter, no good.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Smith the pass to Edwards.
In the game, 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Feeds it to McDaniels. Back to Şengün. Lets it go with the 3. Herter, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Edwards. That's short off the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Herter on the wing, covered by Hield.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Edwards passes to Smith. He gets that one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Fox against Halliburton. Fox passes to Şengün. The kick out to Fox. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Pacers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Pacers trail by 10. On the pass to Hield. Fires from deep. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Rockets.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And on the year, looking at their record, this team will make it 49 wins.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
To the middle, and he jams it with authority.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Indiana, Johnson.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Here's Alvarado. Covered by Johnson. Alvarado passes to Kaminsky. Again, the Rockets score.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown...
Happy President's Day basketball. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for Utah, and the Jazz start out with the ball. Well, Smitty, these two teams have been around the block a few times. Both rosters filled with veterans.
No surprises tonight, B.A. These guys have faced off on various teams so many times, they know all of their opponent's tricks.
McDaniels covering. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. Karl Anthony Towns.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Now here's Fox to the middle. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Sexton passes to Thompson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
high offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And here's Fox. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Thompson outside. Back to Sexton. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And they'll keep possession. Good on the bucket. And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Fox the pass to Towns. Going inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor, and Towns' three-pointer is the lead. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Fox. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And it's powered home by Towns.
Putting Fox into pick-and-roll action, always a good idea.
On offense, here's Utah, trailing by 2. Collins against Towns. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that tape. I could watch moves like that all day. They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Thompson passes to Sexton. Can't hit that one. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. From the wing, and the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
They get the rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Nance, he's checked in for Thompson. And the basket by Abaji.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Rockets trail. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Bowl. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade, great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Dible's checked in.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Well, like D-Wade in Utah, Smith, do you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle, having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences.
Banked it in off the glass.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Houston in the lead. Pass to Bowl. Oh, he Powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Larry Nance picks one up. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Here's Alvarado. After the basket by Utah. Here's Thibault. And again, it's Houston.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
For Utah, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Abaji, defended by Kennard. And it's Utah scoring again.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Here's Bull. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Abaji, defended by Kennard. Abaji can't hit. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 3-point lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bull. Back to Kennard. Pulls up. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Outside Hardaway. Good work defensively by Thibault. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Houston. 8 points.
The Rockets, 19. Jazz fans, it's the Utah Jazz.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. We've got Alperen Şengün, Kevin Huerter out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Towns in at the 4-man spot. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Houston. Clarkson for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Clarkson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fox against Sexton. Fox, the pass to Şengün. Out to Fox. It's Huerter on the wing. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
Utah trailing here.
Team foul.
Sexton passes to Clarkson. There's the double with Huerter. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
So it's Utah now. Collins against Şengün. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Houston shooting an out-of-this-world 77%.
Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness. And you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player. His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Sexton finds Clarkson. Pass to Thompson. And there's the rejection. And he recovers it. Clock at 4. Clarkson for 3. They shoot again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
De'Aaron Fox, his first personal.
And the free throw, no good. Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
B.A., he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Collins. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. Şengün passes to Towns. McDaniels with it. Checked by Sexton. To the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Timeout called, the Jazz. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle big time.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Now here's Collins. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And stolen by Herter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Şengün. And here's Herter. Fires the 3. That one no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Thompson passes to Collins. Over Herter. And another miss by Utah. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. On the take. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Collins. Thompson against McDaniels. Here's the floater. The offensive rebound. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Second personal foul.
That free throw is good from Thompson. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Thompson. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Thompson, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
A minute 31 left to play in the second quarter. To the inside.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
51 seconds left in the second period.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Utah with the ball. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
29 seconds left in the second. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
And there's another one for the Jazz.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
4 seconds left. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Houston. Ball.
He does not get the second one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Bol having an outstanding game. He had 13 points and 3 rebounds. He didn't... And that should do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Fox, looking for his first basket still in this one. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. Utah trailing here. And for the Rockets, Jaden McDaniels out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Bol in at the 5 spot. Here's Fox. After the basket by Utah. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Outside Sexton. McDaniels covering. The teardrop. And Sexton with the lay-in. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Şengün checked in for Bol.
Rocket substitution.
Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Sexton against Fox. They get it back. Şengün. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
10 feet away. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Jazz. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
From deep. The rebound by the Jazz.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
No good on that one.
13. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
And the Jazz call time here.
Fans, please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Dance Team. Checking in for the Jazz.
And the Jazz with possession here. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Sexton. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Towns. Pass to Fox. Outside Huerter. Here's Şengün. Back to Huerter. 4-3. Here's Towns. Tries again. The shot misses. And it's Utah the other way. Now here's Thompson. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Thompson's got 9. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
down low. And they're running. Here's Sexton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Pass to Abaji. Thompson with it. Now Sexton over Fox. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Man, good whistle there.
Hardaway's checked in for Utah. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Fox against Sexton, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game. Generate a lot of points for them.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Bowl, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Hardaway, no good. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
It's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Abaji. Collins with it. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Abaji. There's the triple. Knocks down the long K. He's got 9.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Fox outside. Here's Şengün. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The first free throw is good.
Şengün taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Hardaway. Sexton against Fox. Here's Abaji. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
From the inbound. And he slams it in one-handed.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Fox. To the middle. Intercepted. Right wing. Here's Abaji. No good on the 3. Fox outside.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
4th team foul. At the line for the Rockets, De'Aaron Fox. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Fox. 5 ticks left in the third quarter. The three from Sexton. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets.
The Rockets, 15.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And for Houston, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Alpinin Yolu. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Agbaji. Outside Sexton. Takes the 3. Agbaji can't hit.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Fox, the pass to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. To take the lead. McDaniels, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Pass to Agbaji. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the wing on the left. Outside McDaniels. Launches a 3. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Agbaji can't hit.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Outside Huerter. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And Utah the other way now.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Back to Sexton. 3-pointer. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Fox against Sexton. Fox the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
And Utah calls time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
The Jazz making a switch here. Collins checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
During that break, the coach of the Jazz had some words for his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
A former #1 pick. Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
So it's Utah now, following the score by Houston. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Collins against Fox. Back to Towns. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Robbed. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Sengun finds Fox. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Back to Sengun. Let's go with a 3. Huerter gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
The floater, the Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
Fox Fox, the pass to Şengün. He can't hit that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Thompson, that's good. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now here's Fox. Count that one.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Sexton. Second chance effort. Pass to Collins. And another shot. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Şengün. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 16-7 run. Fox, that's good.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Sexton against Fox. From 13, Sexton, that's good. 55 seconds left in the final quarter. Fox outside. To the inside. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. Herter can't hit.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Sinks it from distance. And now an 11-point Houston lead.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so it's the Rockets taking